So hey y'all, and welcome back to Leesah's Cottage. I thought I'd just share with you how I pack my stuff up when I'm getting ready to travel or fly out, and I'm getting ready to fly back out to New York for the second time. I've not been able to share the wonderful news that I've gotten. We may be coming up on a month now, but my biological father, my dad, found me. He found me. I heard about it on a Friday. I talked to him the first time on a Saturday. I flew out the following Friday to spend a few days with him, and I'm flying back out to spend more time with my dad and newfound family. And oh my goodness, are they all amazing, just awesome. They've accepted me, they love me, they've made me feel a part of, as if I were part of their life all this time. And my tribe has found me, and my heart is full. I would love to sit down and have a little chat with you all, what it's like living 52 years, not knowing your father or anything about him, much less thinking at 52 years your dad was gonna find you, and you got a lot of making up to do. 52 years, there's a lot of questions why it was kept a secret, why some lies were told and held to the very end, and some. So that's something I think I will want to sit down with you all and just have a face-to-face chat with you all. And go over the feelings, the emotions, the ups and the downs of all this happening. I've been through probably every emotion that one can imagine over the past several weeks. So again, I'm getting ready to fly back out to New York. So I thought I'd just show and share with you how I do my packing. I try to go ahead and get all my outfits out, plan them out, all the way from what I'm wearing the day I'm flying out, what I'm gonna wear during my time there. I try to think about what's gonna be going on, packing outfits that are appropriate for such things. Like the first time I flew out, this Saturday, they had a huge family get together at a park. We had a grill out. It was amazing. I just can't tell you enough how amazing it was. So like this here is my outfit that I will be wearing when I fly out. And I get everything together all the way down from my underclothing, which you don't need to see that, so I've got it covered up by my little camisole there, to my jewelry. And I'll go ahead and iron these up. So that's all done the day of my flight departure. And then the rest of the outfits I did the same way, all the way from the jewelry I put together, the underclothing, again, you don't need to see that, and I don't need to be showing you my business, my pants, my socks, and as you can see, I've actually packed 2 pairs of socks. And I do that just to give myself an option if something were to come up and think, oh, well, I'll need to wear this type of shoe instead of the shoe that you planned. So I get all that together, and this will be another outfit. Like this is my Saturday outfit. Not sure what's going on, but I do have a backup dressier outfit if I need to wear something dressy. And I get all the jewelry put together with it, from the earrings, bracelet, the necklace, and my underclothing. And then this is my fly home outfit for when I'm in flight. And again, the pants are underneath, the blouse. And I don't iron any of this when I'm going somewhere that has an iron. I am one of 9 siblings. Oh my goodness, that's huge. And then all the nieces and the nephews and the in-laws. Oh man, I'm gonna have to sit down and talk to you because I'll get emotional if I continue to on this path. So we're gonna continue on with what I'm sharing with you. And then, of course, my night clothes. What I do is, for each outfit, I will just take a normal Walmart bag or any kind of disposable bag, and I will put all of this right here. I'll fold it up and put all this into the bag, and that tells me that's one outfit. And then with the jewelry, I'll just take all of the jewelry and I'll put it in a plastic bag. That way it's not just laying loose in the bag with these type shirts, and it could cause it to snag or pull. and then I'll put it back together and I'll show you what that looks like. And this is an extra shirt just in case something comes up in place of wearing this back coming home. I may need to wear this back. I just like to give myself an option there. So I'll show you what it looks like when I get it all packed up. And I forgot to add, please overlook the bed right now. I've got the sheets in the dryer right now. It's not a sheet changing day, but I want to go ahead and get that done before I leave. So there'll be clean sheets. Same thing with the earrings. As I was packing my bag up that I'm putting my jewelry in, I thought, well, tell them that you give yourself a couple of different options with earrings, just what you may be feeling that day or the look you're going for. So I have the danglies, I have the tassels, and then I just have the solid pieces. So I give myself 3 different options, just whatever I feel like that day that will go right along with my bracelets and my necklace. So this is what 1 day's of clothing would look like. And then I'll just take this Walmart bag and I'll put all this in the Walmart bag and I'll tie it up. And I'll actually put like a little sticky or even write on the bag here, this is my fly home outfit. So I would put that day of the week that it is that I fly back home. So there's the outfit that I will wear flying home. I'm gonna move on to my next outfit. Taking everything off the hangers, folding it up, and putting the jewelry into a Ziploc bag. Another outfit, folded up and ready to be put in the bag and tied up. And there we have it, my last outfit, taken off the hangers, folded up, and all stacked together. And it really is just that simple. It takes a lot of the guessing and the stressing out for me when I'm away from home, just having everything already picked out, put together, and grouped into a bag and placed into a bag and tied up. And then like I'll go ahead and iron my blouse and my linen pants. I'll get those ironed tonight here in just a little bit, and I'll just go ahead and put them into the bathroom and have that done. And I'll just put the bag of jewelry in the bathroom too, in which I have more jewelry to get together for my flying out and going away outfit. And I had 3 pair of shoes out here, and of course I'll wear something to the airport, but I had to have my boots and more boots, and then some shoes that I can just slip on and off real easy, which I can slip my boots on off and easy at the airport as well. And that's what it looks like when I am packing to travel. Got the bed made. Moved my, ooh, sorry about that. We went out of focus. That's my dad. And it feels so awesome to say that. That's my dad. I asked him last night, I said, does it sound weird for me to say, for you to hear me say, that's my dad, or my dad this, or my dad that? He's like, it really did at first, but now it's just comes natural. Got my bags, my clothes bagged up by the day, by the outfit. And went ahead and pulled the ironing board out so I can get my clothes ironed up. Move my shoes to the corner over here. And I'm not gonna make the bed. I did get the sheets put back on, got them out of the dryer and they're back on. And I'm not gonna make the bed because I'm using the bed as a surface. I'll bring the suitcase in here. I knew I was gonna be flying back a couple weeks after my first visit, and then I already have my next flight booked that I'll be flying in again because we have a lot of making up to do. But I've been leaving my suitcases out in my workout room, so I just have to go down my workout room, pull my suitcases, and bring it up here and put it in the floor, and then I'll start putting things in my suitcase, and I'll know what to put in my carry-on, as well as I can carry my purse on. I can have my purse, which that's crossbody. I'll have that on, and then I'll carry my one carry-on bag. There's a couple of videos that I want to share with you all on YouTube. Just make the video. My video would be of what I'm wanting to share, and that's my handsome dad. How awesome is it that he loves his cowboy boots? You can't see him in this picture, and his cowboy hat. But I have a couple of videos that I wanted to share with you all on YouTube. One, me getting off the plane and meeting my dad for the first time. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. Remember, Dad, don't run. And he's talking to me here. He's telling me you favor your mama. And on my phone it's really fuzzy, but it was taped on the my camera here that I use for YouTube and vlogging, and it turned out much more clear, and that's what I'm wanting to share with you all. But I'll share just a bit of our first daughter and a dad dance, daughter and father dance. I lost one item that when I went to fly back home, to fly back into B&A to Nashville Airport. I used to be security. So when they said, whose bag? And I thought, okay, there's something in there they're saying they need to check it. And sure enough, he's like, is this yours? I'm like, it is mine. It was my Good Kind of hairspray that Ken was helping me pack up the room, and he put the hairspray on my carry-on when it was supposed to get put in my bag that goes underneath the plane. So I lost my good hairspray, and he felt so bad. I'm like, he's like, how much was it? I'm like, maybe $20. He's like, oh, I feel so bad. And I'm like, don't feel bad, it's okay. Hey, at least it's the only thing that we made a mistake and put in the wrong bag, such as our carry-on bag. And I told the guys there at security, I said, give it to somebody that can use it. Oh, and Ken, I gotta tell you this funny. Ken has been laughing his butt off because I've always taken pride in, I left Detroit, I thought it 9 months, and here I was raised in the South, so I am completely and totally full Southern gal. And he is totally laughing his butt off to say, you know your dad is a Yankee, and you know that he lives in New York, and you know what that makes you, right? And you were created and born in Detroit. You know what that makes you, don't you? So he is having a blast with that. Ken is a Yankee. He was created in Michigan. He was birthed in Michigan. He was raised in Michigan. Yet my family that lives there in New York, they honestly thought Ken had more of a Southern drawl than I do. And I'm like, do what? They could hear more of a Southern drawl in Ken's talking than they did mine. I mean, they heard it, especially when I was like, y'all this and y'all that. And yeah, they could hear it more in Ken than mine. And they said, actually, he has more of a Southern drawl than you do. I'm like, Anyway, I've got to get back to work. I've got a lot to do. It's breaking my heart to have to throw these flowers away. Wah. I was almost tempted to carry them over to the neighbor and say, here, enjoy these flowers. There's Sophie hair all over the place. She is, I think, right at 30 pounds now, and she just turned 6 months. Found out this weekend, our neighbor, a couple of doors over, they just got themselves a red heeler, and they're like, you're not going to be looking to breed her, are you? And we're like, well, we wasn't, but we're going to let her go through this first heat and then have her spay at 12 months. And that's just because we've been told it could slow her growth down. And if we're going to have a big dog, we want her to get to the size that she's supposed to be. I'm definitely not having her bred at 6 months. No way. Maybe at 12. I don't know, because I did think about getting another heeler. But I was kind of looking at a rescue heeler. And then I thought, well, I guess I could keep one of her puppies. And then, of course, they would get the first pick of the litter because they have the male. I don't know. I've got time to think about that and what I want to do, but she's definitely not going to be bred at 6 months. And this is the first dog I think I've ever let go through heat. I've always had my dogs spayed. So we're just gonna, we'll see what 12 months brings. Same thing with my shoes. I put them in plastic bags because I definitely don't want my shoes in my suitcase rubbing up against my clothes, even though they're all bagged up. I just don't want the bottom of my shoes touching anything in my suitcase. And another tip, I'll just call this some packing tips video. On that piece of white paper, our address, our names, address, and our phone number is on it, just in case we were to get separated from our luggage and they need to contact us to let us know they have our luggage. That's why we make sure that we have that information in every piece of luggage, as well as our carry-on. And then, like all those bags there, I put a lot of things, like I said, in bags. Anything that could leak, anything that could bust open, anything liquid or cream substance, anything ooey and gooey, I put in a plastic storage bag. And I mean, I'll put several pieces that might leak in it. Like if I was to put body spray in there, I'll put the lotion and the gel, the shower gel in that too. I'd put all of that into one bag. I like to keep a big clear plastic bag in there for our dirty clothes. Like those bags, and then our dirty clothes bags, that's all recycle stuff. We just keep using it over and over and over for the same uses. So now I'm gonna wear probably my shorter boots. I'm gonna wear those tomorrow, so I can go ahead and bag up my boots and then bag up my black shoes, my dressier black shoes, but not super dressy shoes. I'm gonna bag those up and put them in the suitcase. This is what it looks like with putting my shoes, my boots into plastic bags and putting my clothes in plastic bags and separating them out by the day or what I'm wearing. And my shoes, I like to put them over to the side so a lot of weight's not put on them and they're getting squashed. But I do have paper stuffed inside of my shoes, but not my boots. And I'll kind of play with that so a lot of heavy stuff doesn't just get laid on top of my boots. If anything, I'll put stuff in there and then I may put my boots on top. So that's what it looks like when I'm packing my bag. I'll be able to get like my blow dryer, my curling iron, all my hair stuff, and all the odd and ends things in there. And then last time I had 2 bags, and I think Ken had 2 bags. We had a bag that went under the plane, a piece, and then we had a carry-on like this side. But one of the planes, when we fly in from Detroit to New York, the plane was much smaller than what we had been on. So when they saw me getting ready to board the plane, they pulled my bag, which we always know that's a possibility, and they give it a little ticket and they take it and they put it underneath the plane. Then when you're unboarding, before you even get out into the airport, they give it back to you. So that's not a big deal. I just want to make sure nothing was put in it that would get broke or didn't need to be in it, like my medication that I have to take. I keep that on me, so if I were to have to pull it out of a bag that they're pulling from me to put under the plane, because the plane's smaller and there's not as much storage, I usually just move over to the side and I have it right where I can unzip it and take it right out in case that happens. I just realized, and that, which I've told you all before, that's my retainers in that little what do you call it, container there. I think this is where I'm gonna wrap this video up. Honestly, I've already flown out and flown back in, and I'm back home. Been back home a couple days now. I had an excellent visit, and I'm already scheduled to fly out again in the next few weeks. But this is what I'm gonna say. Until we meet again, you all take good care, and bye-bye.